Good morning, guys. Oh, much better today. Jeez, much better. We'll see what the volatility is doing. ORB for me was pretty straightforward. Took a long. First it dipped down and then just ripped up. So obviously much easier than yesterday. Yesterday it was kind of straight up and then I got caught. So much easier today, and I wish it was like that all the time. But yesterday was a good ORB and I just messed it up. So that's why I was so pissed. But there's definitely an issue with the rhythmic that is on regular servers. So like the rhythmic server that's not private, like Apex has a private server, Lucid has a private server. I am logged in on Bullnox's non-private server. I am logged in on the public server, and look, I lost on Bullnox. I won on it, but then it reversed on me. Let's take a look what the chart looks like. I don't even know what the chart looks like on Bullnox, but I want to take a look and see what happened, because I don't even know what happened. See, look at this. All right, so basically I got in long, it didn't sell me out. I took a loss. But it's crazy because I could have sworn it was green when I closed it. It was going in my profit. So confusing. I don't know. But yeah, always having issues with Bullnox lately. How come they haven't fixed their issues? I don't know. I don't know if it's because the volatility is higher. We haven't had this issue until very recent. I think trade of 8 might be a better option for the opening trade. So what you would want to do is on take profit, you want to get trade of 8 account, and then you want to execute on. If you want to execute on QUANTOWER, then you get an Apex account or Lucid account, something that's with a private server, and then copy with TradeSyncer. Sometimes you have to jump through hoops to get to where you want, but that's life. Not ideal, because I had zero lag. I had no lag at all. I recorded the thing. Right, I screen recorded my my trade, right, and then I stopped recording, and instead of hitting save, I hit this and then erased it. Oh wait, automatic save to your screen recordings folder. Ooh, maybe I have the recording then. I'll take a look in a bit. Right now we're selling off very fast. Already 160 point range. Very volatile markets, man. For the last 2 weeks. I gotta be patient. Yesterday I was patient when I needed to, and then once I lost one trade, it was over. It's crazy. And since I blew my main account I use on, I probably could have fixed it, but I got to my desk so late. But since I blew the main account on Apex yesterday, that's the lead account in my trade sinker. I didn't have time to trade my take profit trader account. So I didn't trade that today. Of course, I win and I didn't trade take profit trader. It's crazy. But I plan on trading it. Well, 50-minute opening range trade is already working. If you look at that. Just lost one of my Apex accounts on this sell-off. It pretty violent. I had another good round of golf yesterday, guys. After I got pissed off, went to play some golf, and I wish I went earlier, actually. Got through 16 holes. If I would have went just a half hour earlier, would have finished. I paid for 9 holes. I got a little deal. I was going to play 9, but then the guys I was playing with, my new irons feel so good. So pumped to go to Florida. Yeah, Top Step, you're not gonna have an issue with Project X. Does Project X have bracket orders though? They used to never have bracket orders when I traded with Project X. So Top Step's very interesting what they changed. Like what they changed as far as the payout thing goes, like it wouldn't affect me. So I might give it a try for sure because the way I trade, I don't grow the balance huge and then, scalp to get the payouts. I make 400 bucks a day on average, so for me it wouldn't really affect me too much. Tempted to take this long here, but kind of still early. Very weak. Nope. New lows. So Apex has a promo for 100K eval for a $10 lifetime activation. So you could get an Apex account for 60 something dollars all in. $69. Oh my god, this is so weak. I want to chase so bad. But anyone trading the 50-minute opening range is getting paid today. Be patient. Just be patient. Two-legged pullback. That's all I need. What is going on? We're gonna give back everything from yesterday in like the first hour. We're halfway there, more than halfway. But today, the downside, Cedric, is very easy, right? It's just straight down. Yesterday, the upside was very choppy. Oh my God, yeah, we're giving back yesterday. This is crazy. It gives me FOMO just looking at it. Yeah, I got caught in that one stupid long, and that ruined my day. It's crazy. If I was just patient for that pullback, would have never been in trouble yesterday. Would have been, after the RB loss, would have been a nice day. But no, I had to take a long at the top, lose the accounts, and then switch my bias to short and blow the take profit trader account. Like it's crazy. Well, that's a big bounce without, that's a 100-point bounce without any sort of pullback. So it's kind of sucks. Usually I like to see, like, you know, some kind of pattern here. Wow, what a bounce. On Take Profit Trader Live, do you need to make a buffer to get a payout? No. Nope. It was the two-legged pullback. Wasn't paying attention. The entry should have been right here at the blue line. Would have been fine. Why? Why do I look away at the wrong time? And this squeeze is crazy. and you pull back, I'm just gonna buy it with the market order, not with the bid, because all right, I made 600 there. Let's just keep going. I just want to take a longer trade, not just a scalp here, because this is strong as hell right now. This is one of those like moves that it wants to just rip people apart. The 50K and every other account's regular activation, $140 for lifetime, 85 monthly. So it's back to normal pricing. I would only do the 100K accounts at this point. If you're trading with Apex, 100K accounts makes total sense. That's what I'm gonna do. Am I gonna load up? I'm gonna try to get few, yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna load up, but I don't even know what the rules are for those accounts. I think it's $3,000 drawdown. That's the only thing that sucks. It's like the worst. It's the worst drawdown to profit ratio, I think, of all accounts. It's similar to like a 150K account, really. Yep, just like I thought. This is going straight up. So we're gonna start a position and let it work. This is going, I think, I should trade this on TraderVate actually. This is like my favorite V-shaped reversals. Hopefully there's a deeper pullback. This just smells like a full recovery reversal. I don't know why. I just don't know if it's gonna dip. Okay, so Friday the market's open. I thought it was closed. I don't think I'm trading Friday. Nice. Let's go. Actually, I'll trade Friday. My tea time's at 10:50, and I got a wedding afterwards. Unresponsive, what does that mean? A customer service? Hmm. Yeah, I mean, that's the problem with Take Profit Trader. They're exploding in popularity. They became the number one prop firm. They were never a number one. They were like always a hidden gem. A lot of people didn't use them. Once they got rid of the daily loss limit, there used to be a daily loss limit. A lot of people don't know that probably. But there used to be a daily loss limit on Take Profit. That if you hit the daily loss, you blow the account. Since Wednesday night for Pro Plus. That's crazy. First one though? My first one took forever. My first one took like a couple weeks. But I was also slow on submitting the paperwork. Mm. I'm gonna retest the 15-minute. It's not gonna hold. Come on. And hopefully it holds this low. Yeah, this account might be gonzo. Double bottom would be amazing though. That double bottom is where I would take my live account. I thought we are gonna bounce off the 15-minute high or low, whatever. But doesn't look like it. So easy to lose on just 3 contracts. Look how much I'm down. Crazy. We try to make 3 grand on 3 contracts. Good luck. Come on, pop it. A nice big win on this one. I think double bottoms and cards here. But we'll see if it holds. Unbelievable. Oh, never mind. Didn't get filled. I thought it was going to get filled there. Hopefully, Take Profit Trader is well funded and doesn't go. I think most people blow their accounts and take profits, so I think they're fine. And they're really good traders are on live accounts. So, you know, like the really, really good traders. There's some other traders like me on live too. I'm not a big threat to them, but like Ocala, Orlando, you know, like those guys are not costing them any money. They're actually making them money, so I think they're fine. Is $40 for the? Oh yeah, it is $40. Yep. Yeah, it's $40 activation for Apex. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the 100Ks. All right, my last 2 accounts I gotta trade here for now are my Lucid accounts. Lucid. You got your third payout from Take Profit. Let's go. Very nice. I had a dream I made 20 grand on Take Profit. It was very sad when I woke up. It felt so real. Yeah, this screams full reversal. I don't know why. Got to be aggressive on the longs. Even the two double bottom would be ideal with two-legged pullback. That's what I would take on my trade evade account. Hopefully I get rewarded for my patience. This is gonna be my worst month of the year besides March. I don't even think I have 10K in payouts this month. Very sad. This month just flew by too, though. It was crazy. Like I felt like I had no growth at all. Because this is the Lucid account. So I'm gonna try to hold the trade for more than 10 seconds because they're not huge on scalping. No, that's not gonna go up right there. Off. I suck. I suck. Yeah, I really suck. Come on, go up. There we go. Go up. Okay, we'll take that. It's the 25K account. I'm already up 1100 on it. And we're gonna be patient with this one. The 25Ks on Lucid are pretty nice. Yeah, look at it just go. You had a dream you won the Powerball jackpot? Believe it or not, I would never want to win the lottery. I would like to win the $1 million lottery, yes, but not the jackpot. I think that ruins a lot of things about life because the life is not all about money, and the journey is always better than the destination. And then you get to the destination without any journey, and you think you're gonna love all those things, but I don't know. I would never want to do that. I've talked about this many times on stream, I think. The $1 million one is good because it helps you out. Like you pay off your mortgage, or you buy a house if you don't have a house. You you set yourself up for the future, and then you just go into maintenance mode after that. But $1 million, after taxes and stuff, it's really $500,000. Funding Ticks has a live program similar to Take Profit. Really? How many accounts do they have? John Q. So it depends. It depends how you look at it, right? It's more in taxes because you make more, or is it more in tax? I don't know how it works, but is it more in taxes because it's gambling, whatever income, or is it more in taxes because of the income size? Because you've made $1 million, so now you're in the biggest tax bracket. Yeah, this is going up. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not. Cut back on the kale. No, cut back on Taco Bell, I think is what you meant to say. You guys want to know a fun fact about Alpine Trader? He's never once in his life had Taco Bell. I've never once tried Taco Bell. I don't think I would like it. I never tried it. Just a fun fact. Come on, just go. A little bit more. No. There we go. Come on, babe. Fill me in. I guess back to scalping we go. Momentum's gone. Momentum is gone. I think it needs to load up. Maybe it's got to break down first. This momentum is kind of gone for now. I might chop around for a while, so maybe I should just take some scalps and then wait for that big move. But this is my last account, and then I gotta trade my Take Profit Trader account, so that's gonna be scary. Come on, just go up. Unbelievable. This is crazy. Like, oh man, bad luck. Now I'm in this spot where it's like, all right, now it's gonna break this. It's gonna go right here, right? So it's like, maybe I should just wait. Well, there goes that. All the gains gone. Volatility is bigger now than it was earlier. The range per candle. Look, it's way higher now than it was before. By a lot. You would think it would be less volatile now, but it's actually more volatile now. It's just not going straight up or down. Nice candle, come on. I've never noticed that Thanksgiving would be slow. In all my years of trading, Thanksgiving week always has been busy. Whether that's in stocks or futures, it's always been a busy, volatile week. It's never been a slow week. It's not like a holiday week, in my opinion. Maybe Friday, but damn it, guys, had a chance. I had a nice chance to get out for a nice profit, and I ruined it. I ruined it. We ruined it. Oh my goodness. Got the wrong side of the move. Daily loss limit hit. Okay. Daily loss limit hit on that. All right, let's focus on Take Profit Trader here. So hopefully we get to the bottom. Double bottom. All right, we need to make some money. Daily payout. So any dollar I make here, I get to take. So let's take a breather. Let's focus. Hope this sells off a little bit more. If this just recovers now, I'm gonna be really pissed. So let's hope it doesn't do that. I think I got bottom ticked on that. That's fucking unfortunate. I don't have any more Red Bulls. I'm only streaming till like 11:45 because I want to go practice some golf before it rains. It's supposed to rain today. My short game is terrible. Actually, Actually, no rain till 5 o'clock, so it might be okay. Oh man, that bottom tick sell-off sucked. Not quite bottom tick, but I wonder if I would have survived if I didn't add this contract. 300. Yeah, I would have survived. Should have never added. At least for time being, I would have survived. I need to get more Lucid accounts though. They're fun. At least I get daily loss limits, so I don't have to worry about blowing the account one day. I gotta start doing ORB on it starting tomorrow. Actually, I forgot about that. Let me add it now to the copy trader, Lucid. Now I gotta be super patient, guys. We gotta get out of this chop. We need to make some money here. At least like 500 bucks. I need $500. I guess it's not going down. Yeah, I'm not gonna touch it until. Oh, fuck, man. What an unfortunate trade again. Just too much volatility for a small account. Would have been fine if I never added. Oh, I've Hotshot. Did you email them that you got your live account? I forgot to ask you that. Did you ask them in the portal about transitioning to the live account from pro? You have to do that for every account. Oh my god, guys, this is so painful. Like Miss K said, I need another Red Bull. This is bad. This is bad, bad, bad. How on earth did I lose right there? How on earth do you lose right there when you know it's gonna go up? You know it's gonna go up, and you still lose because you just don't have enough room for the range that the NQ has. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. Would have been a nice win. A nice progress. That's why you trade ES. Yeah, sometimes I wish I would be patient enough for ES. I mean, this volatility, ES must be nice. It's just the problem is when there is no volatility, even on NQ, then ES is just untradeable. And then you got to go back and forth. All right, what do we do now? This is the problem. Now, we missed this big move here. So now what? How do you find a new trade from here? That's where I struggled the most. I thought I had a good trade here. Fortunately, it didn't work. So now I got scared, thinking that it's going to go back to the lows, but it didn't. They're trying to be... Oh, excuse me. Really trying to be patient here, but... CS, thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't have to do that. You could ask me questions without sending super chats, but his question is, I've been watching you for a year and a half. Your streams are very inspirational. I would like to ask you a question. After payout on Apex, does the consistency reset? Um, does the consistency reset? I think so, yes. I actually don't 100% know the answer to that question, but they say it does reset, and it counts for after the payout submission. So whatever you submit the payout, the next day would start the new payout cycle, and then within that cycle, you have to be within 30%. But it will not let you request a payout if you are not in the consistency. It will deny it, like when you request a payout, it'll deny it right away. Like it won't let you submit it. So it's not like you submit it not knowing whether, like it used to be where you didn't know if you were in consistency and you would submit the payout and then you get denied and you gotta start over. Now it's like you can't even submit it, so it's a little bit better. It's mind-boggling people are still dealing with that at Apex. I mean, it's the potential is no comparison what you can make on Apex versus any other prop firm. There's just no, the multiplication factor is just doesn't exist in anywhere else. The only prop firm that allows you to make as much as take profit. Every other prop firm limits you so bad. Top Step limits you after you go live. Tradeify limits you after you go live. Every prop firm, once you go live, you're limited so badly that it's hard to make a lot of money on. I'm not saying you can't, but you have to hold and you actually have to make a lot of money on those accounts to make a lot of money. What does that mean? That means to make $100,000, you actually have to make $100,000. On Apex, to make $100,000, you don't have to make $100,000. On Take Profit Trader, to make $100,000, you just got to make $20,000 because it multiplies times 5. And they allow you to use the contracts, right? That's what it comes down to, the contract sizing. Consistency is really not a big deal at all. I think when it comes to 20% consistency, becomes a little tough, but 30% consistency, that's, you got to trade for 3.5 days. I mean, that's really not that hard. The only people that complain about consistency are the ones that have a strategy that has irregular results. Meaning like maybe one day you'll catch, you know, $5,000 trade and next day you can only make $500. Maybe for those people, then yeah, then you don't want to deal with that, or you just got to trade longer. And the unrealized takes your gains. No, it doesn't take your gains. It just takes your drawdown away, but that's only on the first loss. Yeah, but they denied your payout because you broke the rule. It's it's that simple. They didn't deny your payout because of something that's not in the books, right? They denied your payout, but you're happy at Take Profit. Stick with. I think Take Profit is the #1 prop firm, and really all we need to make a living out of trading, all you need is Take Profit. To be honest, if you could stay consistent, the thing is with Take Profit Trader, if you're not consistent, it's hard because of the 5-day eval, right? So if you blow your accounts, it takes you 5 days to pass another eval, and who knows if you're gonna pass in the first try. That's where like the lack of income could come in, and that's why having different prop firms is helpful. But if take profit was like 1 day to pass, not even, I don't even care it's a 5-day eval, but if it was no consistency, so you could pass in 1 day, I think that would be amazing. Um, Modus, but that's also on Take Profit Trader. They do that so you can't hedge. I don't know what to do, guys. I don't know how to trade this. I want to go long, but where do I go long? How do I go long? It's so tough because I feel like the momentum is kind of gone. Every time it pulls back, it's a good buy in hindsight. But like, what I want to go down here. If we could just get a double bottom, that would be like my dream. I look sad. I That's my normal. I get that a lot, even at work. How's the golf sim going? Well, that's on pause because I can't build a garage in my town. I mean, because of my town. So I have to go for variance, which is gonna delay it. But I have a enclosure in my regular garage, and I could swing my irons in there. So it's a good it's a good sim for warm up before going to play at a course, but you can't swing a driver. It's only 8.3 inches. I mean, 8.3 feet of ceiling height. You probably need 9.5 feet to swing a driver. But it's fine. I have a membership for Golf Sim. So if I want to go play like a real sim, I could just go there. But right now it's still playable. I played Friday. I played. Did I play Friday? No, I played Saturday and Sunday and yesterday. So I played 3 days in a row. And I'm playing Thursday, playing Friday, and playing Sunday this week. Maybe even Saturday. But it's going to be cold now, so we'll see. Can you putt on the golf sim? Yes. You really need a good golf sim to putt, though. Like the cheaper golf sims, like the launch monitors, don't have putting. Or they're not accurate. This is going up, guys. This is going up, and I'm going crazy right now because I got stopped out at the worst possible time, and I feel like I need to chase this and just start building a position because I feel like this has recovery written all over it. Like, it's hard to believe that it's not gonna go higher. Should I just buy it? Should I just buy it? I feel like I will because I feel like the shorts are bent. Couldn't make any new lows. Everything's a higher low, higher high now. See if we can make 500 bucks to pay for some golf. Come on, a little bit more. I'll set my stop to break even on this. Once we get up to like let's see if I bought the top again or if it's gonna actually continue higher. So far I bought the top. That's great. Gotta hope that the higher lows hold. I can't believe I'm already down 2 grand. What the hell? How volatile is this market? I have zero like reality of how volatile this really is. Like looks like a tiny pullback. What? If I didn't see my P&L, I would think this is like nothing. I think it's time to switch to micros, guys. How? This is 100 points? Not quite, but almost. Almost 100-point move. Yeah, 100 points right now. That is insane. All right, well, this is terrible. $200 moving average, gonna add there and just call it a day. That is brutal. I bought the top again. Just not having a good week. I can't do it under pressure. I mean, we've seen that, you know, I crumple under pressure. This is something that I've been dealing with for a very long time. When I really, really need to step up to the plate, I can't. And when there's no pressure, I do a lot better. When I need to make the payout, when I need to make the money, I just can't. But when I don't need it and the ball starts rolling, it's just much easier. Right now, not to be able to get a single winning trade on 2 Take Profit Trader live accounts when I win, you know, 75% of the time, it's pretty bad. Gotta pray that this bounces off the 200 moving average, otherwise we're toast. Is it a personal account? No, it's a Take Profit Trader account. I'm gonna sell one for a loss. Johnny, well, you see how the ORB is going. It's very inconsistent. And how am I gonna quit YouTube? Am I gonna just? I guess I could quit YouTube. I mean, I guess I'll have more time. You can't run a YouTube channel trading for a minute a day. You know. I feel like sometimes. But yesterday people were arguing. Or like last couple of weeks, people have been arguing, why do I trade the ORB when I do so much better trading outside of the ORB? Do I make good money on YouTube? Yeah. Yep. I mean, good money is relative, but for not doing anything, just sitting here and trading, yeah, it's good money. I just can't time it. Like I was scared, right? I was scared to trade this here when there was a good opportunity. I was scared, but now when I trade scared, I buy the tops. It's a very big problem I've had for years. When I was short selling, I would short the bottom because I would be scared to short in the right spot. So I would wait. The move would happen and I would short and then it would reverse. And I stop out and then it goes even lower. So it's definitely tough. But I just I didn't realize how volatile this market was when I was in here and down here, and now I am down 2 grand within a couple of minutes. That is insane volatility. Like you don't see that often on NQ throughout the year, right? You see that maybe 2-3 months out of the year where you within a choppy range, it's from 875 to 761. That is over 100 points in this little move. Sometimes we get a whole day that you get a 100-point move. I don't do well in volatile markets. I learned that in March, and right now it's also volatile, but I did well yesterday, except for the last trade. I did well today, except for this last trade. So it's always the last trade of the day or the first loss of the day that sets me for failure. So what I should do is stop trading when I lose. One loss and I'm done. I think that should be my key, because I can't be confident going into the next trade after I take a loss, because I start overthinking things. Like I thought this was going to be a short after I got stopped out, so I didn't want to go long, even though that was the perfect long right there. Right now, I was scared to go long, and then eventually it keeps going higher. I thought that we're going to just keep squeezing. It has that pattern. It still could, but most likely it's going to make a double bottom and then it's going to bounce. But I'm not going to be in the game already. I'm going to be out of the game by the time it gets there. It's sad. All morning I was a good scalper, right? And then as soon as I went for a bigger win is when it all turned, because on Lucid I had what, 300, 400 bucks. I didn't take it. Here I had 860. Here I had almost 300 bucks. Didn't take it. So maybe scalping is the only thing I could do. Hopefully this could bounce and we survive. We'll see. I mean, the momentum is to the upside, so we'll see. Just mistiming my entries. For me, it's not even so much the loss. For me, the biggest problem is when I lose and the trade is a winning trade. See, I'm already green, actually, now. I'm going to take one off. With one contract, the volatility is a lot less. But yeah, maybe micros. Um, on this account would be $4,500. We need to hold and go higher. The momentum shift. Yeah, if it breaks these lows and it's like the momentum's on the downside now, and it's like, oh my god, my luck. It's like the market's going up and I'm struggling with longs. It's crazy. Sometimes I feel like the best trading I've ever done is place the orders ahead of time and walk away. Don't look at the market, don't watch. Just place the orders, limit orders, and walk away. Because you're not getting influenced by little movements. You're just playing the bigger levels. Like I want to long at 26,610 right here. That's where I want to long a position. But do I have the patience to wait for that? No. But if I walk away and I place the order there, maybe the market will get there and then I'll get filled and maybe it will dip a little bit below, but chances are it could bounce. For now, we're just gotta keep this higher low, higher high momentum going. The big channel here. This is a 35-point move. Unbelievable. Looks like a blip on the radar and it's 35 points. That's $700. Come on. Stressful day again. Too many stressful days already. It's only been 2 days and I've been already so stressed this week. Just gonna wait. See what happens here. I don't know. It's not looking good now. It's crazy how it turns so fast from good to bad and then from bad to good. Top step, just close your position. Did I lose more than 2,000? I don't know. I didn't check how much I was down. Probably. Just rip. Just rip it. Make me feel good. Make me happy so we could do a giveaway tomorrow. That was my plan. Nice, Cedric. Yeah, they approve around this time for the live accounts. For how volatile it is, it's so choppy. I feel like the first hour, not even the first half hour to, yeah, this is 10:04. This is crazy that this is only like 5 minutes worth of price action. Yeah, that's very tradable. And now it's just crazy chop. Two-step approval process. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. You would scalp your way out of this. Yeah, I'm just scared on Take Profit Trader to scalp because it's a live account, and just every time I have pressure, I just can't scalp. I could go on 30 trade win like 30 trades in a row with the winning ratio of nearly 100%, and then when I need to make that trade, it doesn't work. It's the same thing as trading one account versus trading 20 accounts. Why can't I just scalp with 20 accounts at a time and do 3 scalps in a day versus having to do 1 scalp per account multiple times, right? So let's say I want to make $600. I got to do 2 or 3 scalps. or even 4 scalps per account, and I gotta rotate accounts, and then I'll get like 30 in a row, and then I'll lose, and then I can't do it again. One loss takes me out of rhythm really bad. All because they have a wallet. Polar Soccer. So they have a wallet system, so you request. You should only request from your wallet once every couple weeks, really. Why would you do it every day? Do I still use Bullnox? Yep. I have one account. That's pretty healthy. But yeah, Take Profit just has a wallet system. I mean, why is it approval? I don't know. Because I think the wallet system is SIM, and then the actual approval is they prepare the wire transfer. The wallet is just number on the screen versus once you request a payout, they prepare the payout. That's my guess. Down $400. Come on, you could do it, market. Just go up. I'm about to start playing Pump It Up, and how long does it take to get the money transferred from Take Profit? Well, once it's approved, it takes 5 seconds, but the approval I think takes like a day. I do it once a month. At the end of the month, I do it because I use the wallet money to pay for the evals and stuff. That's the cool thing about Take Profit Traders. Like you could get a payout and then keep the money in the wallet to buy more accounts, right? It's like it's house money. This is crazy. That's not gonna go up. After all that squeeze, I buy the top. It never fails. It never fails. Yeah, I know it's making lower lows. I did that yesterday. I shorted and I got my ass squeezed. So hopefully does the same today. Probably gonna break the lows. and hopefully holds up. Hopefully breaks the lows, trap shorts, and squeeze. Looks like it might go up, but it's probably gonna get stuffed.
You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. You got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up.
Or maybe I should play some Ben and Rose. Play some Ben and Rose for everyone. Come on. Come on, break that. Okay, might have to play it again. I'll play this one. Balls of steel for holding through that. Well, it's only $200 on the line. It's, I don't know. Said I wanted to make 500, so I'm not gonna be greedy. Oh man, what a stressful trade. Yeah, I caught the top and the bottom. Yeah, Bobby says it at the same time. This is gonna squeeze now, I know it. I know it. Oh shit. Should have just been patient for $1,000 day. But not gonna be greedy. 4,500 Glacier. I have another one I could trade. I have 2 of these. But the payout's not gonna clear on this one till tomorrow, like 11 p.m. I mean, 11 a.m. around this time. So, oh man, there she goes. 681. I think my target was 90. $861. Yeah, already been would have been $1,000 day. True. I just made 3.6K. Thanks to Pump It Up. All right, at least we're getting some kind of payout. Oh. The fact I get to keep this money is what makes Take Profit Trader. Like that pays for 3 evals, right? So like on the 150K evals, just this little payout. So like, and then there's no activation fee. So it's like the house money with Take Profit is pretty unreal. Versus on Apex, yeah, I had a good day, but I didn't make any money on Apex. Not even close to the safety net. So oh man. Oh, it's too stressful though. That was a terrible entry on my end. Pretty good exit, but terrible injury. I just couldn't believe how fast this was moving against me as far as PNL goes. I remember last year there was times where I would hold a position all day on the 50K account and not blow the account. Third entry was good. Yeah, 200 moving average. I think I should make that a rule. I can't enter a trade if it's not near a moving average. But then I mean, I did trade here. I mean, I did well on this move. Not as good as I would want, but all this profit is from that move. Oh. Why is this chart frozen? Interesting. Yeah, it's frozen. I don't want to make some money back on bull knocks. I don't know why I keep losing on it. Should have been an easy win. Maybe because it's the ratio I'm using. Maybe it doesn't put out a sell order because I'm using. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Well, I'm definitely done for the day. Enough stress. I exceeded my stress levels for the last 2 days. So, gonna hang out here for another 10 minutes. Hit those likes. Tomorrow we'll do a giveaway for Take Profit Trader. So make sure you guys tune in. It's gonna be I think a 75K Take Profit Trader eval is what I have to give away. I want to calculate how much I have in payouts this month because I have no idea. I'm gonna do that now actually since don't got anything else to do. Bum bum bum. Google. What a mess. What a messy Google sheet I have. For next year, I gotta figure something out. All right, let's see. Let's see how much. I wish there was an easy way, but $77.71 on the 17th. good start to the month. 682. $506. This is when the payout cleared. It's not the day I made the money. 836. Wait, maybe I do have a close to $10,000 month. Come on, hopefully. Yeah, it was a good start to the month. 692. Why is it sometimes not type? 10. That was a big day here. Is that it? No. This might be the last one. I have two here. 762. Yep, that's it. Plus today. Okay, so that's 7. Then bull knocks 1500. All right, we're gonna get to 10,000. We're gonna get to 10,000 because today is another 5. What was it? 6 something? Yeah, okay. So at least I'll have a $10,000 a month. I can't complain. I mean, I'm gonna complain, but I can't. Not quite there yet, but hopefully we'll get there. That's the goal. All right. If I have a green day tomorrow, we'll get there. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Hopefully tomorrow we have a beautiful day. Is tomorrow half a day by any chance? Or is tomorrow a full day? Anyone in the chat still? Everyone's gone. No one's chatting. So I just texted my friend who also tries trading. He goes back and forth. I just told him I'm struggling this month really bad. And I just texted him again that I may am closing on 10K on the month somehow. But obviously with the Apex promo, I've saved a lot on fees. But I did reset one account on Take Profit Trader for 1,500. So need to make that up. I'd love to make $1,000 here, but not going to. Maybe later. I don't know. All right, guys. So tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do a giveaway as well. And then Friday, I'm not sure if I'm gonna stream because I am playing golf. Maybe I'll just stream the ORB and just head out. We'll see. But today was a tough day again. Overall, it was good, but tough for no reason, and gotta get better at it. So yeah, don't forget Apex Black Friday is $10 activations for 100K evals, and then they have $40 activations for the rest of the account. So the 100K eval, you're $69 all in to get funded with Apex. That is cheaper than we used to pay for activation. So Apex is making some positive strides. Versus Take Profit Trader is 30% off with a refund if you get a payout. I'm not sure if I am as happy about that promo. I think the 40% off promo is the best on Take Profit. Yeah, we'll see what other prop firms come up with. I'm sure tomorrow we'll see some other sales. And I might do a longer stream tomorrow because I think it's going to rain all day. Versus today, I'm actually going to go and practice chipping. Because I suck at chipping. Costing me a lot of strokes. And trading is causing me a stroke too lately. But somehow we are still profitable and making money. I just don't know how, but it's the beauty of prop firms, the reality of it. Seen some chatter on Twitter about like, oh, we got to learn how to trade if you want to survive because once prop firms are gone, you know, and this comes from a lot of people that don't even know how to trade or struggle trading with personal capital too in the past. Trading is just very difficult. So anyway, we can make the money now. We got to do it. I don't care what's gonna happen in 5 years from now. I'm not planning for that far away. I want to make as much money as I can now, and then whatever rule changes and whatever prop firm changes there are in 5 years, we'll just deal with it. I'm not good with my mental health right now. Oh, see, when it's mental health, also, you know, being a factor in all this, then it's worse. For me, like, I have golf. Like, golf is making me so happy. Like, I stay up. I was up till 1 a.m. last night watching videos. Like, I played around yesterday. I was so excited, you know, played with new people. And, like, as far as, like, spirits and how I feel, I'm the happiest I've ever been. But this is how I am when I play golf, when I play video games, when I play soccer, hockey, whatever it is. I get frustrated. So for no reason, but I get over it very, very fast. But when it's your mental mindset is being affected outside of trading, then definitely gotta either slow it down or you know, you don't want money to be an issue. When money is an issue, trading is really tough. I think it's the toughest, actually. It's not easier when you have money, but it definitely makes it tougher when you don't have any money to risk. Like someone said, you know, I had balls of steel to hold this trade. I don't have $4,500 worth of risk on this trade. This is how I started. This is how I promoted my channel. This is how I got into trading prop firms. My risk is what I pay for the account, and that's it. And I'm never going to change that. That's my mentality, and that's how I'm going to stick to it. Okay, my risk is what I paid for that account because that's what it is. This is why I'm using a prop firm in the first place. The numbers on the screen are irrelevant. Only numbers that matter are the money that come into my bank account and come out of my bank account, not the money on the screen. In the case of Take Profit Trader, right now I made $641. Guess what? The 3 accounts that I have, if I did not reset one, I did reset one for $1,500. I took the bait. You shouldn't do that. I took it because I was frustrated. But typically you pay between $100 to $200 per account. I just made $641 payout. That pays for 3 to 5 accounts. So I could blow 5 accounts now and I still be break even. That's the beauty of the game, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. All right. Oh man, see, like when it's relationships and stuff, everything piles in. One of my employees is going through that. One of my employees, yeah, I'm not gonna get into it, but pretty worried about him. So trying to keep him busy and got him a Christmas gift. I got him he doesn't make like a lot of money, right? So works for me part time and then works somewhere else part time as well. So he used to go to the gym, and then he stopped. And gyms are expensive now, and he wants to go to the gym that's 24 hours, so he could go late. So I told him, pick a gym, and I'll Venmo you 12 months worth of payments right now. So that's his Christmas gift. Because to me, $600 that I'm gonna give him, to me it's whatever. I don't really. But for him, being able to go into the gym and forget about the relationship issues for a little bit is definitely gonna help him get back on his feet. Even though it's his fault, I'm not gonna get into details, but still sucks. Yeah, being at a loss with prop firms is definitely tough because you always want to make it back as soon as possible. The biggest thing, you always have to like either take a break and start at a clean slate. So basically, all right, I start at 0. Forget whatever I lost. I start at 0 today, and then from today on, I'm gonna try to get to a payout and make that payout count for new accounts. So you go with Take Profit Trader, you spend $100 on an account, you pass it maybe after 3 tries, so you spend $300. Then hopefully you could get to a payout at least for $1,000 worth of payouts, whatever it might be. And then you're net profitable to $700. So like slowly you start building up that bankroll, but you got to forget what happened in the past. That's the friend I was just texting with before that also trades, but he also flips houses. So he's actually having a closing today. So he's thinking about getting back into trading for a little bit until he finds the next deal. He loves Take Profit Trader. He always traded with Take Profit Trader, but for him, Take Profit Trader is not good because he's very greedy. So he'll be up $2,000 in a day and he'll continue trading until he blows that damn account. One more trade. And when I tell him, you know, I make 10K in a month, he's like, oh my God, I would do anything to do that. I wouldn't have to grind and, you know, flip houses and renovate the houses and all that stuff. But then when he's up $1,000 in a day, it's not enough. He wants to make $10,000 a month, but he wants to make that in one day. You know, and he's always saying, oh, I lost so much money in stock trading that I need to make it back soon. Otherwise, it's not worth it. I'm like, no, forget what you lost. That's gone. It's a fresh start. Make 5K first. Because if you make $5,000 in prop firm trading, that $5,000 lasts you a couple months, if not more. It will last you a couple months if you're aggressive. It will last you more if you're not aggressive. And that first $5,000 is not for bills. It's not for anything. You could pay off the bills that whatever, like if you use the credit card, which I hope you guys don't use credit cards for these accounts because that's bad. But if you did use a credit card, then in the sense, I'm not saying you can't use a credit card. I'm just saying in the sense where you're taking on debt and hope to get a payout. That's not good. Like if you're using a credit card because you get points or you keep your expenses on the credit cards keep the expenses a lot better as far as the structure of it and, you know, and compiles it at the end of the year versus a debit card doesn't do that. But you don't want to take on debt for prop firms. I don't think that's the right thing to do, but I did it when I was trading stocks back in the day. I did take on debt with TradeNet and ShareTrader. With ShareTrader, you could fund with a credit card, which is crazy. Yeah, when you have no money, you want to chase it, and then it makes it worse. But at the same time, sometimes when you don't have money, anything helps. So like even making, you know, $600 a week would be a big help. Versus when you have money, you're not happy with slow growth. Like for me, I don't know why I get frustrated. Like my weakness is getting frustrated on bad trades or trades that I lose on when I should have won, in a sense, like yesterday's ORB, for example, or yesterday's long trade where I lost. Market's going up all day and I lose on a long trade. You know, that just pisses me off so bad, and I don't know why when finances are not an issue. I always said, like, why do traders get mad? Like, this is before I became profitable and before prop firms, when I was trading with stocks, and I would see these traders make like, you know, decent money, like 20K a month. I'm like, why do they ever get frustrated? Like, just take the loss and move on. Like, you make 20K a month on average. Like, you're living in the life. 20, 30K trading personal account on stocks is very difficult to do. And on prop firms, it's actually very doable. I don't know. My mind is, after like having bigger months, I'm actually a worse mindset. You know, I made 50K, like making like these months, like these months, right? Even this month wasn't as satisfactory because I didn't get to that magic 50K versus this. I'll tell you this much. This $36,000 felt better than this 56,000, or at least better than this 50,000. This 56 was pretty exciting, but this 36,000 was my biggest month up to this year because I made 22,000. Well, you could see I made like $60,000 in 4 months, and I made more than half that in 1 month. I made basically 44,000 January, February, March I only made 1,000, and then like 16,000 in April, and then I made 36, and I was so excited. I'm like, all right, I'm back. And then these 2 months happened, and then this month happens. Like, it's not that good. Okay, I'm gonna focus on September to get 100K. Right, September was supposed to be my 100K month because I was doing so well. I'm gonna size up and I'm gonna do all this. Boom. Worst month of the year since March. And believe it or not, all of these payouts, at least $10,000 worth of these payouts, is all from August, right? All the accounts I traded in August, I just missed the payout window by a couple days, so I got the payout in September. Like on Bullnox, for example, I got the payout in September, even though I traded those accounts in August. So September was actually horrible, and then October was really good because I focused on Take Profit Trader, and that's it. Then focus on Take Profit Trader. I had a few Apex accounts, and those accounts finally got to a payout. I made like $6,000 on Apex, whatever it was. But I wasn't really focused on that. I was just focused on Take Profit, and then Apex was just following. And then November is again shitty month. Because October, I traded very small. And I didn't trade a lot of accounts. It was very like minimalistic month for me. And I was like, wow, if I just traded my normal set of accounts, this would have been another 50, 60K month. So what did I do in November? I sized up, and again, having the worst month. It's the cycle of me timing things. I'm not saying there is a relation to trading more accounts the worse I trade. I think it's just the timing of it. I go on streaks when I trade less accounts, and then I size up, and then I go on the bad streak, and then it just goes downhill. So it's just really difficult mentally, because it's like, if I just did this. So when you have a good month with just few accounts, you always think, what if I just had more accounts? I would have made so much more. And then when you have more accounts and you don't make more money, and you're like, I should just stuck to less accounts. I do better, my expenses are less, and you're just never happy. That's what it comes down to. Just never happy. Then you see someone else make 45K in one day on Take Profit Trader. We see it all over Twitter. People on live accounts on Take Profit make 40K in a day. I make 40K in a month, and that's one of my best months. That's like a solid month. And it should be, because a doctor makes 40K a month. And they have to go through crazy school. They have to go through crazy stress, and people's lives are in their hands, and they make the same money as I do pressing buttons with no risk, almost. What's the fastest way you pass your 150K Take Profit Trader accounts? I'll get them past halfway on first day. And then typically I'll trade the next 4 days. Did I load up on the evals yet? No, not today. Not today. I got burnt out today. Let me see if I have any evals. Oh my god. I forgot about these evals. See, I'm almost like close to passing 2 more. I'm just gonna flip really quick, just so they count as a trading day. If I pass these, then I could have 4 accounts, and I'll never get to 5 accounts on Take Profit. It's just not gonna happen. But I would have to wait and not trade any accounts and just actually work on evals until I have 5. But then I have FOMO, feel like it's a waste of time. What a squeeze. What a squeeze. So the read was good on the market today. It's just the timing of my entries was horrible. I knew it was going to be a recovery. Like, we're eliminating this red candle. It's going to turn into a green candle soon. I guess right here would turn green. Maybe not. How many contracts? I go pretty heavy. Remember, it's end of day drawdown, so you could, make 1,000, and now you have $5,500 worth of risk. So you want to make like 1,000, maybe with less contracts, and then you size up. That's kind of how I do it. I kind of want to trade this eval here on Take Profit. And see, the great thing about Take Profit Trader is that the eval end of day drawdown stops, right? So look, I have $6,800, pretty much $6,900 to risk to make 2,100. Here I only got to make $1,000 more. Been 3 days since my payout request. 3 days. It's pretty long. But when did you request? Sunday? Don't count ever, guys. Never count weekends as days. No one, those prop firms don't work on weekends. Just so you know. So always count. Like if you request Friday, Monday, end of Monday will be 1 day. They're definitely swamped. Maybe I'm gonna stop promoting them. Don't want people to use them. I'm in a live account, so it's a little bit different. But people like, I'm joking about myself because I don't really, I have 125 people watching. I have like not a lot of influence on what people use. But when you see $1 million payout in 3 days, people are gonna jump onto the prop firm. So that's just how it works. I know Kala has been making crazy money before Lanto. Yeah, but I requested Friday. It should have cleared today. Should have cleared yesterday, really. But on the live account, 11 a.m. Eastern time is when it clears. On the sim accounts, I guess it's slower. I am so tempted to make $1,000 on this somehow, but I'll wait for the power hour, maybe. I don't use a stop, Jimmy. Come on now, you know that. On the evals, definitely don't use a stop. I just can't do it. Like on these, I might because I'm so close to passing, but when they're fresh, I don't use a stop. You would like to start 2026 with 150K accounts from Take Profit and 50Ks. The biggest thing is I don't copy trade evals. I just suck at that. Yeah, this keeps on ripping. Yeah, I mean, you could scalp. I don't know how you trade, but sometimes the ORB is good enough, but sometimes the ORB is not consistent enough to pass evals. It depends. I'm so tempted to long this, guys. Try pass this. I don't think I could pass it in one trade, though. But see, if I would have walked away from my account before, it would have been up so much. Come on, go, go, go. Don't stop me out. Bobby, you're not going to stop by tomorrow? We'll have a giveaway. I'll try later. I'm going to try later when I come back. I'm going to go to the store really quick, get some shopping done, some groceries, and then got to cook some dinner tonight. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Tune in for a giveaway. Thanks, guys, and hopefully less stress tomorrow. Take care, and yeah, another $600 payout today, thankfully. See you guys.